What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping into another video. Today is Thursday, May 22nd, and I'm going to tell you what, man, what a beautiful market day we've had so far today. My entire portfolio is green right now, okay? I've already been in and out of APLD. I've already been in and out of SoFi. I've already been in and out of GTX. And I'm going to share with you guys about those stocks specifically, but wanted to share that obviously the market's running green today. The market is happy. I'm hoping that you guys that have been rolling with me are making money too. Guys, if this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for jumping into the channel. This channel is all about talking about the best stocks for day trading. I do a trend analysis on every company that I trade in and out of every day. I generally run them about 30 days before I start to trade them. And then once I find the ones that are making the most money for them, I love to share them in here. Please know this is not financial advice. So you make your own decisions, do some homework, do some research, look at the stocks, look at the company, and make decisions based off of that. I will urge you guys, please do not trade car payments, rent payments, mortgage payments, or money that you need to put food on the table to feed yourself and your family. Only trade money that you have available to you, that you've set aside for this, and know what your risk limitations are and what you are comfortable with losing. But I will add to that, the only way you lose money in the stock market is when you sell. So if you make a decision to get into a good, solid company, like an Applied Digital, like a NVIDIA, okay, like the Magnificent Seven, which are higher priced, and you are on a down day, you haven't lost anything. You still own stock. The best example I can give you for that is when you buy a house and it's valued at $500,000, and this year the value of property goes down and the house is now only worth $400,000. Did you lose the house? No, it's just less in value for that year. Next year it'll go to $600,000. Now you're up $200,000. Okay. Stock market's the same way. The stock market was not intended for people to get in, buy stocks, and lose everything. Does it go down? Does it happen? Yes, it does. But if you haven't sold, you haven't lost anything. Okay, off the soapbox. So, APLD today. Man, let me just tell you, APLD did exactly what APLD does every day, and it had a bit of a drop down, and then it started running up. And then it had a bit of a drop down, and it started running up. Matter of fact, I haven't looked at it recently. The last I looked, it was at $7.65. It wants to hit $8 today. But there's a problem with that for me, right? Because I love to day trade APLD, and I've been APLD trading in pretty consistently the $5 and $6 range. $8, okay? So what happens when a stock goes up in value? You make money when you're in the day trade. But then if it sticks to a level of support and it's now in a new channel, say in the $8 to $9 range, well, shares are more expensive. So if you're holding a specific dollar amount in your trading account, you are only able to buy less shares. Makes sense? I generally buy about 1,000 to 1,500 shares, and because of that, I'm comfortable in my account with that. If it goes past a certain dollar amount and it increases in value, then I can't buy as many shares to trade with, so I'm not going to make as much money. But guys, the market's kind of going crazy right now. Webull, I'm in Webull. I got in Webull last week at $13.50. I bought it more as a little bit of a longer term hold, because I know that one day Webull is going to be just like Robinhood, which was running now in the $60 range per share. So $13.50, I was very happy with that. It dropped down yesterday with all of what's going on down into the 12s. Well, it's back up in profit for me right now. I think it was at $3.55, and we have earnings at closing today. So I'm excited to see if there's going to be a pump for Bull, B-U-L-L, Webull. And if it does pump hard on earnings, I'm going to sell it all, let it reset and drop back down. I'll take in the profit from that, and I'll buy back in and have it more as a longer term hold again. What else? SoFi. I'm in SoFi, guys, also in profit right now, but I'm not selling it because for me, that's a bit of a longer term hold, and I'm not at a level where I'm comfortable taking profit out yet. It's just slightly up from where I was at, but it is running good. And SoFi is a stock that's going to continue to run. It's going to continue to move up. I recommend it to you for a longer term hold. I also recommend it as a good day trade stock. Other stocks that have been running today, BBAI, okay, Big Bear. Everybody said, oh, BBAI is not going to run again. It's not going to come back. It's over $4. All right, doing good. BBAI is doing good, and one that I do like to day trade as well. The S&P 500 had a pretty strong drop, pre-market drop down, but it recovered very nicely. NVIDIA is running very nicely. You guys still have earnings on NVIDIA on the 28th. There's been some talk out there about hedge funds actually shorting NVIDIA, selling out all of their positions on it in belief that it's going to drop. How do you sort of believe that's going to happen when we just finished the coordination and they're finalizing the paper and, in ink this cooperative effort with Saudi Arabia and NVIDIA? That kind of doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes you got to be very careful about the news, what you read the news, what you get into. But then also sometimes, as they say, buy the rumor, sell the news. So if there's good rumors out there, it's going to cause things to pump. Buy it at the rumor and sell it at the news. Just a saying. But anyway, guys, don't always believe everything you see in the news until you hear from some credible sources that something like that may be happening. Lastly, WOLF. Guys, I have no idea what's going on with this stock. I day traded it yesterday. I shared kind of as a joke with some of my Discord guys. Bought 100 shares, made 20-something bucks on it, and it was just kind of fun. It's at $1, almost 70, almost 80 today, and they're saying it's going to hit $2. And now there's talk about Wolf, WOLF, privatizing. It claimed for bankruptcy. All the reports were there. Now it's on a run back up. GTX, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Pre-market, it went up like a whole $1 pre-market, and that seems to be the trend. Is right in the pre-market or right at market open for a little bit of time, it runs up. So take a look at it. I traded it today in the pre-market and made money and got out, and didn't hang in it too long. I didn't get greedy. Again, it's not a stock that I've been day trading at all, but today for my first day. So, I still want to understand its patterns, but I did make good money in it today, guys. So take a look at it. GTX, Garrett Motion. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Josh out. Peace.